King Edward of Avalon had everything: power, wealth, and a kingdom that thrived under his rule. Yet, his heart carried one great sorrow: he had no heir. Desperate, he sought counsel from a revered sage, who gazed into fate and solemnly spoke, "Your destiny does not grant you a son, not in this lifetime nor the next 7. Edward fell to his knees. "One lifetime of emptiness feels unbearable, and you speak of 7. Is there no way?" Moved by his plea, the sage presented a sacred fruit, instructing him to give it to his queen. Soon, his prayers were answered, a prince was born, and the kingdom erupted in celebration. But when love became obsession, attachment became blindness. Other members of the court, driven by envy, saw themselves fading from the king's favor. One fateful night, the young prince was poisoned in his sleep, never to awaken again. Morning came, and Edward's world shattered. He cried out, "O heavens! I do not seek wisdom, only the return of my son." The sage arrived and sprinkled sacred water upon the child. A miracle occurred: the prince awoke. But instead of rushing into his father's embrace, he looked at the king and asked, "Tell me, who are you? What claim do you have over me?" Edward, overwhelmed, exclaimed, "I am your father. You are my son." The child smiled and replied, "In which life, O king? Was it when I crushed helpless creatures beneath my feet? Or when I ignored hunger in my own lands? Every birth balances its own debts. My cycle is complete, and now I am freed from it." The truth stood bare: relationships are fleeting, but the weight of karma remains. King Edward had finally learned, to be free, one must let go. Attachment leads to suffering, but wisdom leads to peace.